Hi everyone, welcome back to Baley Cabin. I have something a little bit different for you today. I ordered the limited edition, one day only, Tarte Custom Bundle. What was included in that is 7 items that you are able to choose from 7 different categories, and that included a makeup bag. I have been through this already and I have played a little bit, but I wanted to show you all the items that I got, and then when we have gone through each of the individual items, I'm going to try them on and let you know what I think of it. I do have a selection of Tarte products already, so I'll fill in for any of the areas that I didn't receive in this bundle. So let's get started. It came in this super cute lip box here, and the shipping was really quick. I in fact missed the shipping notification. It was at my door before I even knew it was on the way. And it came packaged with the tissue paper and the cute box here. Why choose between beauty that works and beauty that's healthy? Rethink natural. And it's not very often that you buy directly from the website that it's packaged so nicely. So that was kind of fun. This is a Tarte.com limited edition. Yeah, Tarte.com. I have repackaged everything in the bag here so we can see that everything that I purchased actually fits in the cosmetic bag in their original boxes. So it's a nice big bag, and you had the option between several different bags. I am now regretting a little bit that I didn't keep track of all my choices that I could have shared with you, but it looks like it's something that they do twice a year. So keep an eye out, and if I see it, I will put a notice up on Instagram or Facebook or something. So if you're following me, you get a chance to get in and get at it. So it was $63 for all of this, which I think is a fantastic deal. It was valued, or is valued, at around $200. So it's a really good way to add Tarte's natural, vegan, cruelty-free products to your cosmetics, skincare, hair care collection. So let's see what we got. First up here is the Lip Sculptor Lipstick and Lip Gloss Rouge. That pretty purple packaging. This is the color Life. And on one end, you have the lipstick, which I think is a really beautiful nude color. Swatch that for you. This goes, I think, really nicely if you're doing a more powerful eye, that you do a little less in the lip department and really let your eyes shine through. And then we have the gloss, which I'm actually going to put over the top of it so you can see them combined. So really pretty combination. It is fairly matte, but the gloss isn't very sticky. It's a little sticky, but it goes beautifully with the lipstick, and it feels really good, nice and creamy for both of them. So that is the first thing, and then I got the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. And this is, you had several choices between brow products and eyeliners. I have so many eyeliners right now that it's kind of silly for me to buy anything else. So I did get this as an experiment. I haven't tried the mousse yet. Comes with the brush for application. I got the color medium brown. So it's just a little mousse. Excuse me. It's It's allergy season and I got a little tickle. So it's going to take me some practice to learn how to do this right. So when I come back, my brows probably aren't going to be anywhere close to perfect because this is a new technique to me, but I am excited to give that a shot and have a little bit of a different plan for my eyebrows. I do have all my skincare on and my sunscreen. So I'm not going to have you sit and watch me do my makeup because I am by no means an expert. I'm still kind of getting introduced to makeup and techniques and things like that. So I think it would probably bore you to death. But I'll come back when I'm done and show you what the end result is. This is the Opening Act Lash Primer. And again, this was in the options with mascaras. And I have, again, so many mascaras right now that it seemed kind of silly to add on to that. So I thought I would try a primer and see how that works with my eyelashes and my mascara formulas. My favorite mascara right now happens to be the Tarte Maneater mascara, which I got a sample of in one of my boxes, and the only place I was able to find a full size was on Poshmark. So I got a full size from Poshmark, which was very exciting. And I will probably use that in my try on because I don't want to open the mascara that came with it. So again, here's the primer in the tube, and as usual, or in most cases, it's pretty white. I don't see any fibers. Maybe there are some fibers in there. I have been using a lash serum that a friend gave me because she's on auto ship with them, Rodan and Fields, and she just gets it every month and it lasts so long that she has extra and shares with me. It's probably not a good idea because of possible eye infections or whatever, but we both take good care of our eyes, so I'm not worried about it, but it's been amazing. So if you need a Rodan and Fields distributor, let me know, email me, and I will give you her information. This is a mutual friend that does the Rodan and Fields, so I will link her information below as well because I'm going to do a close-up on my eyelashes. And it also came with a little baby lights camera lashes. Little teeny guy here. Again, I'm not going to try this one on because I don't want to open it. I want to make sure it's sealed and is going to last until I need to open another mascara because the time starts ticking as soon as you open that. And then I'm really excited about this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. I have not tried one of their foundations yet. I think I probably have some samples from Sephora or kits, but I haven't actually tried it yet. So I am looking forward to this. And this is the Shape Tape foundation. So we had a choice of 6 or 7 foundations, which was really cool. You could find for your skin type, your preferred application method. I think they had the sticks and matte and everything else. So I'm going to try the moisturizing because on my aging skin, I want to minimize the idea that it's going to be going into my lines and texture and things like that. So hopefully this will do the trick. I have been using the Fenty foundation, which I really like as well. But when I had the opportunity to get this in the bundle, I thought I would add that on as well. Next, we have, oh, and I didn't swatch this for you. Let's give it a look. It's always so difficult to find or know that something's going to match your skin type, because monitors and phone screens and everything else are so different that what it looks like in one place and what arrives to you can be two totally different things. So keep that in mind, especially if you're ordering something that there are no returns and exchanges, which this was. I tend to err on the side of being too light, because you can always add color with bronzers and contour and things like that. So that's a really good match, and I think I totally lucked out. This is Fair Beige. So this was for fair skin colors with pink undertones. And then next we have, this is another Double Duty Beauty, which the Shape Tape is, and not the Amazonian Clay, but the Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, I believe, has hyaluronic acid in it, if I remember correctly. So it's going to help you hang on to the moisture that you are applying in your moisturizers, and that come in the yes, hyaluronic, yes. So it's doing double duty, as they say. And this is the Blush and Glow. This is blush and highlighter. Again, I don't remember what the choices were, but I'm trying to build my blush collection a little bit. So this was, I do have a lot of highlighters, but I loved the color of this, which is rose gold. And it's pretty packaging. Nice little compact here. These are all full size. So really pretty colors there. Give that a swatch. It's really, isn't a lot of rose tone to it. I would say it's less rosy than I expected. I'm having some problems building it. Well, there is not much coming up for that highlighter. I don't know if you can even see that. Took a lot to build that blush up, and the highlighter, let's see if I get it in the light a little bit more. It's right. I can't even see it anymore. It, okay. Let's try that again. That, it's not coming up very much. This could be tricky. And I didn't realize that these were chocolate scented. It's so good. It's lovely. So that's that may be interesting to try. The highlight is really kind of hard to pick up. Huh. Yeah, it's just not coming. And then the last one is a hair product. This is the Tarte Mermaid Wave Salt Spray. Mermaid Waves. It is Doesn't say anything about it. I don't know if you know, but I'm going to get really close here. Your cosmetics should have a little symbol on it that tells you how long you should keep your product. This happens to be 12 months, which it's going to take me forever to get through this probably. I haven't ever had a salt spray in my routine, so we'll see how this goes. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I am doing a loose version of the Curly Girl method, which there is a book, a handbook about the Curly Girl method, and in its most basic roots, it is eliminating silicones, sulfates, things that are going to dry out your curls or waves or anything like that. And it's kind of grown into this big community, and there are products specifically designed with those rules in mind, and there are several techniques that go along with it. If you're interested in knowing more about that, I'm happy to share with you. You've probably seen my hair transition through my videos. It's definitely getting healthier, and I'm getting more curl. The nicer I treat my hair, the better it's performing for me. So I'm excited to try this and see what it will do for my beachy, wavy, curly hair. It might be hard to demonstrate today just because this is a day 2. I washed yesterday and I've already refreshed it. So it has product in it, and we'll see what difference Sissy Spray might make. Okay, so now I am going to pull all my Tarte products that I have, both the new ones and then everything else that I already have, and see how full of a face that I can get with Tarte and my other products. Anything that I fill in with, I will share those as well, but I'm not going to do it on camera for you. I'm just going to come back. So I'll be right back, and we'll take a close look at the final result. See you in a minute. Okay, I am back now with my Tarte almost full face and even a little bit of hair products on. It went fairly quickly. I'm overall happy with the results. I feel a little under-cheeked, and since I didn't have a Tarte bronzer, I did use the blush in the areas that I would usually use bronzer. I don't see highlight. So I want to show you, I brought everything that I used back down in the bag. I have unpacked the Tarte pieces from their boxes, and I added all the tools and everything I used in addition to all the products and brushes that I used for each thing as well. So we can talk about that a little bit. And pardon me while I'm moving things around. I apologize. I should have done this when I came back instead of making you watch. Okay, so I will kind of go in order of everything that I did. Give you sorry, where's the camera? Over here. I always forget, and I'm looking at myself instead of the camera. Okay, let's talk about the details. So first, I have the base tape primer, which, I'm sorry, I have to get my glasses. I'll keep taking these off, and my ring light's going to be right in there, isn't it? Okay. This is a hydrating primer, And this is one of the Double Duty Beauty lines. And I like this primer. I've used it several times. I just use this really in the T-zone, which is kind of contrary to what you would think. I also use this on my eyelids. Usually I use a specific eyelid primer, but I wanted to test this in that arena. And then I use the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. And this does have a doe foot applicator. So I went directly on my face, which I don't usually do. I just wanted to try the process, kind of a light coverage all over. And then I used my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush, and that blended really nicely. I'm still trying to figure out the whole foundation application process with sponges and brushes and things like that. So if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. But I feel like it blended really beautifully in all the areas, not where just where I primed. And then I have a sample of the Double Duty Shape Tape Contour Concealer, and I got this in a beauty box of some sort a while ago. This is Fair Neutral, and I used this under my eyes, in the folds here, in here, in here, in here. And it's a little bit lighter than the foundation, so it gives you a little bit of highlight that way, but it blended in really nicely, I think. So there aren't obvious transitions. And this is a Luxie Goodnight 110 brush, and I really like this for doing my concealer. I then went to the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and because I use mostly powder products, I like to put down my finishing powder before I do blush and blush or bronzer or highlighters, anything like that, unless they're cream. And then I won't do it first. I do like this. I got this in a beauty box, and I set my under eyes and then just did a light layer all over the rest of my skin. Again, I'm combination, so I'm gonna get, by the end of the day, I'm gonna be oily right through here. So hopefully that'll keep some of it off. And for that, I used the Firma 102 brush, and mostly I use this little brush because the container is so small. I do have some really nice big fluffy brushes that I can use in larger powder containers. And then I went to the Blush and Glow, and this I'm not super excited about. The color is beautiful. It looks like it's going to be a really nice combination, and I could not get this to build at all. There is a little bit of color, and again, I have a little bit up here and on the jawlines, but the highlighter, maybe you can see it a little bit. I don't know. And down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. So maybe it's there a little bit, but yeah, it takes a lot to work with it. You saw just as I was trying to pull the product with my finger. The blush did better than with my finger and swatching than it does with a brush, interestingly enough. So I'll have to keep playing with this because I really love the color, and maybe it's just okay to be subtle, and maybe those are the days that I'm doing a heavier eye and I'm not going to focus so much on cheek color. So I did the blush with the BH Cosmetics number 2. I really like the taper on that, and it's nice and soft. And then the highlighter, gosh, I've had this for a long time. ID Bare Essentials, the tapered blush. And again, I've had this a long time. I did see some bristles come out, so we'll see if he survives much longer. Okay, then what did we do? We did eyebrows. So this is the medium brown, sorry, dog hair. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting on the floor today. Medium brown Amazonian clay waterproof brow mousse. And I should have vacuumed before I sat on the floor. I think the color is really good. The texture is really nice. I didn't have any issues with it at all. If you can see, I'm filled in pretty nicely with a good shape. Nothing too crazy there. I probably need to get my eyebrows threaded again, but I'm happy with it. And I think it's probably going to be a pretty short learning curve to get this as part of my routine. And I think I will, because it went fairly quickly. The only eyeshadow that I had in my collection from Tarte is the Sea Glass Rainforest of the Sea liquid. And it's really pretty, but I'm wearing much more glimmer than I ordinarily would. Again, this is put it all over my lid, and it does stay sticky, so you can work with it for a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way. So it's pretty. It can be kind of sheer, so I built on it a little bit. And I just blended that with my finger. And then with the Zodiac Pisces palette from BH Cosmetics, really like this. I am a Pisces, so I had to do it. There are the colors. I don't have names, so I apologize for that. In the crease, I used this guy right here just to give a little more definition, since we didn't have anything besides just shimmer. And I did do that under the eye. So in the crease, I used this back and forth glasses thing is crazy. I used the Luxie 207 medium angled shading brush. Really like that. Ooh, look at all the powder come out. Kristin, you didn't do that very well. Okay. And then on the under eye here, I use that same shade and the Raw Color concealer brush. Now, I think this is an awesome brush for doing the bottom lash line. it's just really compact, but it's soft, and you can really pack on the powder there, and it blends super nicely. So I love that. And then under my brow bone, I used this guy here and the Luxie 249, that end. It's double tipped. I really enjoy this brush a lot. I usually don't select double tip, but in this case it worked really nicely. And then as my final blend, I used again, I have this for a long time, ID Bare Essentials, double tipped. This is the Quick Color and Crease. I use this guy for blending, and I wanted to use all clean brushes today, so we didn't get any kind of transfer from, I'm sorry about the ring light, from outside contributing sources. Okay, and then for the eyelashes, I use the Opening Act Tarte Primer, and then from my existing stash, I have, this is still the travel size of the Maneater mascara, but it is almost gone, so I wanted to be prepared. So that's where I bought the full size from Poshmark. I don't know if there is a big difference with the primer or not. So if you're looking at the upper lashes compared to the bottom lashes, there are two things going on. First, I only use the lash serum on the top lashes, but I also just use the primer on the top lashes. So from my just using the Maneater mascara, which again I really love on its own. Sorry, baby hair is going crazy here. I don't know if I notice a big difference, but these lashes are crazy. I just in the last few weeks have noticed the additional length from the serum, but really happy with that. So again, if you want more information about it, let me know, and I'll link Arinda's contact information for you. And then in the bottom waterline, all the way to here, I have the, missing my glasses again, Aero Enhanced Waterproof Eyeliner Bright Now, made in Germany. I can't remember which of my beauty boxes this came in. Come on, baby, focus. You can do it. I know you can. All right. And that is the color of that, and it just brightens it up a little bit. And I got to use for the first time my Sephora sharpener that I got a little bit ago. This is the super massive, every sharpener size possible. And I have to remember how I got in here. This little door pops open, right? Come on, baby. You can do it. I'm not breaking you. I'm just trying to show you off. What happened? Open up. Okay, something pink just went flying and I don't know what it was. There we go. Okay. So you have the little door for all the different sized pencils, which is very convenient. You don't have to have a ton of sharpeners laying around for every possible size. And then you don't really need to take this off. I don't know why I did. And then you have your collector. Let's go the right way. Okay. Finally, to finish off, we have the Life dual tipped. I don't remember what it's called. Sorry, I didn't bring the boxes down. But we started with the lipstick, which is super creamy. Goes on beautifully, and it smells like chocolate. So if you want chocolate under your nose a good part of the day, recommend the Tarte. And then, whoa, I put the gloss just in the middle. And I try to get a little plumpy look out of that. I don't know if I got it or not, but the gloss is really nice, not too sticky or anything, but it's just an additional shine. There's not really any glimmer or shimmer to it. And then last but not least was the salt spray. I have to admit, I'm not sure what the purpose of salt spray is. I think it's kind of a texture thing. I'm a little bit crunchier than I was earlier. I think maybe it's just a holding. I felt a little bit frizzier too. I don't know if the salt broke up some of the oils that I put on it earlier to help with frizzies. It may or may not have. So it's not as soft as it was, but if you're, going to be out and about and it's windy, or you're riding in a convertible for the summer and you don't mind the windblown look, or you're going for the windblown look, I think the salt spray is going to be a nice product for that. So we are here. We are done. What do you think? Did you get the custom bundle from Tarte? And what did you get? What were your favorites? I think so far my favorite is the foundation. We'll see how we wear as the day goes on. And my second favorite is the lipstick and lip gloss. Do you like the mousse eyebrows? I do like, what else? The lipstick. My vote is out on the blush and highlighter. It's gonna take some more, I think. But I'm really happy with overall with what I got in the custom bundle. I think it was a really nice opportunity for people to get a bunch of kind of a full face almost of Tarte products and try them out. So there were really hundreds of different combinations that were available. So I'm looking forward to the next one coming out, and I will, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, if I see that come up, I will notify you next time, because $200 worth of products for $63, they didn't charge shipping either, is a pretty cool deal. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love it when you stop by and you sit and spend time with me at Baley Cabin. I have a few more videos that I'm going to do now that I have my hair and makeup done. So watch for those to come by too. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.